This is your trigger warning right now. Okay, you are gonna see a video of my eyeball getting zapped. So if you are not into that and you're squeamish, just skip through, but don't say that I didn't warn you. Anyway, for clarification, my prescription prior to laser was negative 4.75, negative 5.25, I believe. At one point, I did say in a video that I was legally blind, and I'm clarifying right now that is not correct. Somebody had told me that my prescription was legally blind, and for some stupid reason, I believed it. I'm correcting that now, but regardless, my vision was still really bad and I could not see anything. So I was a great candidate for LASIK, and if your prescription is anything similar or better, you could also be a great candidate for LASIK. And I went to 3 different consultations with different laser centers all around LA, and I ended up finally settling on my favorite one of all, and I would 1000% recommend them. It was Doherty Laser Vision Center, DLV Vision. So before you actually get the procedure, you go in for a consultation and they perform a ton of different tests on your eyes, which surprisingly, I'm here to tell you, were not as bad as you would think, okay? If you grew up being a contacts or glasses wearer like me, you were probably used to the tests where you have to like put your thing on the chin and then stare into the thingy, and then it's like the little red house at the end of the road and they puff the air into your eyeballs, and it's the worst, most like traumatizing thing in the entire planet Earth. It's not that, thank God. The tests have gotten like way more technologically advanced or whatever. So they just like measure your eyeballs and your pupils. I'm not going to pretend that I'm a fucking scientist because I'm not. Okay, I don't know how it works. Basically, they run some tests. They check if your eyeballs are good or not. And then they tell you, let's do it. Or sorry, you're not the best candidate because we don't want to zap eyeballs out of your head. And then you say, okay, thank you for the information. And then you choose to move forward. Jesus Christ, why am I even doing this? So now I want to talk about the day of actual surgery. They first of all numb your eyeballs so you can't feel them, which thank God you probably don't want to feel a laser zapping your eyeballs. It would not be the best feeling. My biggest concern and like biggest fear was that somehow I would blink during the surgery and like ruin my vision forever. And it was very comforting to know that this is not actually possible. With the numbing drops that they put in, you like don't feel the need to blink, which is great, but just for safety, also like hold your eyeballs open while the procedure is going on. And then for some reason, God forbid you ever did like move or blink or something, the laser instantly stops. So it's literally impossible for that to happen, which was very comforting to know. The whole procedure was very much painless. It was like literally 10 minutes for both eyes in total. The only part that was a little bit uncomfortable was the beginning of the surgery when they cut the flap into your eyeball. Basically, it's just this like little black thing that they put on your eyeball. They push really hard and then they cut a flap of your eyeball and then open it up. So like your eyeball skin or whatever is just like open, which is very horrifying to think about, I know, but it was not that bad. And then you are literally just laying down and you then watch a laser shoot into your eyeball and do the procedure, which sounds crazy. I literally lived through it, and even saying this right now, it sounds ridiculous. It's not painful, it doesn't hurt. You do smell your eyeballs burning, which is nasty, but it was about a 10-minute procedure in total, and then they close the flap once the lasers are done, you know, making their cuts or whatever to make your vision perfect. How it works, and then they put some more drops in to promote the healing of the flap, and then you go home and you go to bed for like 24 hours and you literally wake up the next morning and can fucking see. Like, I swear to God. All right, I'm hoping that I did not just make a few million people throw up from watching those videos, but I really wanted to show you guys what it actually looks like. It can be super, super scary. I was horrified going into it, but it was so much easier than I thought. After about 10 minutes, they sat me up, let me look around for a few seconds, and then shoved some sunglasses on my face and said, okay, close your eyes. I went home, took some sleeping vitamins, and then went to bed for like 24 hours. And by the time that I woke up the next morning, I could see 2020, which was crazy. I cried, I was super emotional, and to this day, it's been about 1 month since the surgery, and I still can see 2020. It has been absolutely amazing. The only downside that I have seen so far is that at night, after, you know, a full day of My eyes get pretty dry, but I just had my post-op appointment and I got some steroid drops, which have definitely been helping quite a lot. So hopefully that continues to get better over time. This is to say, okay, if you were somebody out there that has bad vision, just like I did, I would 1,000,000% look into getting LASIK eye surgery. I know this sounds like some crazy infomercial. I swear to God, it's not. I'm not being paid. I just really wanted to talk about my experience because I've been getting so many questions since the unedited makeup tutorial. Obviously, I know a lot of you guys out there struggle with bad vision just like me, and I really wish that I had stories like this to watch before I actually got my procedure, because I was really confused and scared, and obviously I am obsessed with my results. I love them. I wish that I did it sooner, but it's never too late. And I really hope that this story today helps you guys out just to understand everything. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. If you want to get LASIK and you live in LA, check out DLV Laser Vision. They are literally the best. And if you don't live in LA, look on Yelp, look on YouTube for some videos or reviews. But yes, this is my LASIK experience. I hope this answered some questions and now I can see. So don't try anything.